Welcome to my next video, Empire Total War, Road to Independence. I'll try and get this mic so that I'm not breathing on it as I speak. That might be a bit better, mightn't it? But anyway, I've got about an hour. I just thought I'd whack in a few game turns while I've got an opportunity. I've thought about it as usual, made notes for myself. I've decided first of all I'm going to get rid of these guns because they're just sort of causing a problem for me. They're in the way basically, so let's get rid of them. First of all, I'll stop those replenishing because I don't need them to replenish, and I'll just go in and take the guns. You might want to skip this actually. I don't think there's going to be much point in you watching this. It's a very, very simple battle. I'll show you briefly what happens. You notice he's got those stakes around him. That means he's blockaded in some way, which means his guns will be static. He won't be able to move, and won't even be able to turn them or anything. So it's going to be a very, very easy battle for me, this, I'm sure. I've been having a look around, of course, in moments that I've got, and working out what I'm going to do next, and of course I decided this is something I'm going to do. Anyway, I'll show you when I get my men into position. I hope you won't have a chance to even fire at me. Okay, you can see the way this is going to go. You look on the bottom map, it's probably the easiest way to consider it all. What you'll see is, I'll just turn this around so you can see them forwards. Right, okay, there you go. He's got two of these and two lots of artillery facing forward. You see, you can't turn them. I've got my left-hand horse going to his left-hand side, my right hand to his right side, or rather off to his left side, I should say. You know what I mean anyway. I'm going way out on the flanks. I've speeded everything up. They're going at normal pace, these. They're just walking because they can't be fired at anyway. You notice how they're sort of creeping forward on this radar system, if you like. They're about here. When they get close enough, they'll be outside his arc of fire, so he won't actually be able to hit me at all, and then we'll get slightly behind him and just charge in from the back or the sides. I'm not really bothered which ones I go for, but anyway, the point is that he stands no chance whatsoever. It's fairly accurate, I suppose. If you leave guns like this, I can understand why you'd want to actually sort of barricade yourself in with them like that, using gabions and stuff, but it does mean you're less mobile. But having said that, these kind of guns, they're not mobile anyway. They're £12 a foot artillery, so you wouldn't expect to be moving those around quickly. So, of course, he's completely had it. Really, somebody said to me the other day, that people should be allowed to surrender. Quite right. There's no way those guns, as soon as they know they're outflanked, all the horsemen would have to do is sound their cornets as they go in, and the or trumpets, whatever it is. I'm not sure exactly what sort of wind instrument they were playing in this period. Here we go. Let's move it up here. Oh, they're still moving. Didn't realise that. Are we behind yet? We're almost behind, aren't we? I'll just bring them over, say, to here. Those. And then the other ones I'll bring over, say, to, I don't know, here. Just make sure they're fully replenished before they go in. Not replenished, sorry, that they're perfectly happy. In other words, they haven't expended any energy or anything. They're just walking around. So as soon as they get notification from scouts or powder monkeys at the back or whatever, the cavalry around the back of us and around the sides, the officer there is going to give orders, isn't he, to surrender. He might give orders to spike the guns, perhaps, so nobody takes his guns. That's another thing that doesn't happen in this game either. You can't take the enemy's guns, which is a bit odd, isn't it? You should be able to. Hang on a minute, where have I asked him to go? I asked him to go on the wrong side, really. I don't want him to go quite that far, do I? I want him to go about here, really. And the other one should be coming about here. Is that right? Yeah, that's it, isn't it? A little bit closer. Okay, again, it's all on fast speed, so bit dull to watch this, isn't it? You know exactly what's going to happen. He's not going to fire, and he's simply going to get wiped out. The thing that will annoy me the most, though, is that I will lose some of my horsemen in this, which is stupid, isn't it? I should get a charge bonus. He should be attacked in the rear. He should run anyway if he doesn't surrender. He shouldn't even fight back, and all he's got is linstocks and such like. So anyhow, almost there now. You can see why I cut these kind of battles out, can't you? So look, there's absolutely no point whatsoever in showing that one. I suppose one reason why we might lose men is charging over the last short distance where we could crash into each other, because both of these cavalry units will be sort of, I don't know, perhaps colliding. Maybe I'll bring them wholly round the back, just completely round the back, so they don't even collide. That's probably the best way, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it that way. So keep the losses down even more than that. Okay, where are they going to go? Yep, just about right, isn't it? Here we are. You can't hear anything, of course, because when you're on a faster speed, you don't get to hear it. Doesn't look like a very fast speed, does it? I don't believe that's on fast, but oh, I see. Yeah, they're just sort of speeding forward every now and again, aren't they, to make up the difference? Okay, what I'll do is I'm in the game now anyway. I might as well show you, but or should I? No, I'll form them up and then I'll show you the charge. Okay, want to see the charge go in? Here we go. Slow it down. Well, back to normal speed, I should say. And here we go. Oops, where are we? Gosh, we've even driven the guns out from behind the barricades. Not sure if that's a barricade or a bastion, really. Is it a bastion? Well, it's certainly some kind of earthwork, I suppose, isn't it? So, I don't know if they're all dead yet. Oh, right, okay. Send him after there. Now we're going to continue. We want them wiped out, don't we? Yep. How many did we lose? I lost 1 from there, and I lost 4 from there, strangely enough. And do you know, even my general died. I didn't have a general, of course. So I'm you know, the senior officer in the battle, I suppose. Why aren't they chasing? So I lost about what did I say? 5 men, was it, or something? 4 from there. And what did I say? 1 from there. So yeah, it's 5 men, and 1 of them was my commanding officer. Would you believe it, really, attacking something like that? What on earth? Why aren't they even chasing them? Go for it. Are they fighting somebody there or something? What's going on? I don't quite know what's happening there. Let's get them out of there and then do something. Maybe they're just caught up in there, I don't know. Now let's get them. Good. Don't know what was wrong with those. Well, the others are gone anyway, so that's the end of that. I'll just take it straight back onto the battlefield. You know I've lost 4, and you know he's lost everything, so I'll bring you back on the battlefield. Save a bit of time, eh? When I said battlefield, I actually meant campaign map. Battle map, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. I'm not thinking straight, am I? Right, okay, these chaps are going to be doing something else. Gosh, I scrolled down that very quickly, didn't I? Didn't mean to do that. Right, move these across, because they've got a target over there next. Oh, and look, it's going to let me replenish them. I thought you could only do that with a general. Maybe you can do it when you're in your own territory. Or with a general. Not too sure about that now. I've never noticed that before. I thought you had to be in a town or you had to have a general with you, but well, if I can do it, I'm going to do it. So, right, now over here, I'm going to have a road in here so we can move around a bit quicker. 2 turns it takes for that. And I'm also thinking about moving these troops out or doing something, but can't do it yet because we're not happy enough, we're not stable enough in that area. So I'll just get some troops in there just to stabilise it all. I'll probably get rid of them afterwards. Now the Huron troops, wherever they are, I seem to remember there was some of those that weren't replenished. There we go, yep, these here. So let's sort those out as well. And I think I wanted a road in there. I thought I might fancy a road. Oh yes, I can get one. Good. It'll allow me to catch up with the British as they're running away all over the place, I suppose. Mind you, make them go quicker as well, but we'll see. It'll improve the economy in the future anyway. So now I've got some rakes around here. There we go. I'm going to move him east over this way so I can keep an eye on him, you see. This one, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one. I think I'll move him down into, crikey, Upper Louisiana, but I don't know whether, yeah, let's move him down here so we can have a good look at what there is down there. Gosh, he's going to take ages moving around there, isn't he? But oh well, at least he'll sort of highlight this area if any of the British go that way, so that's not such a bad thing, is it? Right, okay, did I have another rake? I have, I've got this one here, haven't I? Right, well, since I've got that one down there, and this one here, you know, this town here, I'm going to move this one over to here. That's just so I can keep an eye on him, so when he sets off to go anywhere, if he goes that way I'll see him anyway, but if he goes that way I'll be able to see, hopefully, which way he's going, you know, down there. I don't know. Okay, now, I did think about the Michigan troops as well. I thought maybe I'd take advantage of this alliance that I've got with the British, because I've checked it, by the way, and I do have unlimited access to their lands, you know, military access. So I'm going to take that for granted. Come round here. Okay. Oh, didn't check. Oh yes, haha, green, brilliant. So that means the population's perfectly happy. So that's good news. And I thought also, if I could afford it, and it looks like I can, 3,300, that I'd aid the movement of my troops around this area as well by increasing the by improving the roads, I should say. I'm going to move troops from Philadelphia, you see, so they take this road through here, so it will speed up the troops coming through there from Philadelphia. That's the general plan anyway, but anyway, let's see what happens. Game turn end, and we're moving on to the winter of 1799. Just going to have a quick check through my notes just to make sure there isn't something that I missed, because I've got loads of bits of things here, suggestions, things crossed out, try this, if that, and you know, all that kind of thing. So I want now just see if there is anything else there. No, there doesn't seem to be, so let's just hope that covers everything. Okay, we're going to watch the British this time, of course, because we need to know which direction they're travelling in. I'm not sure if I've got this on fast or slow. I think I've got it on slow. Hope I have, anyway. Right, British move. Let's see what's going on. You can see how in real time, how slow this game really is, can't you? How normally I wouldn't speak through this. I'd just watch it and I'd just simply edit this out, you know, so you're not waiting and hanging around for this kind of a screen. But anyway, I'll speed that up. Where did that go? That's going sort of towards Spain, isn't it? I'll leave these on slow, actually. You don't get to see the size of the fleets. Well, I mean, you get to see the size. You see the number of ships that are in there. You don't get to know the size of the ships themselves. So I don't know what's there. Right, now, you see this? Is he going down? What do you think? I think that meant he was going south. I do think it means he was going south. If he's going south, that means he'll run straight into my British troops that are coming up that way, so that's great news for me. Okay, United Provinces. I'll just speed all these up a little bit. You can still keep an eye on them if you want, you know, for those people that are interested in what's going on in Europe. Those that don't want to see any of this, I'd just skip forward. I'd try about probably as much as 5 minutes, you know, actually, because it can take quite a long time, the turn end, I think. Maybe even a little bit more if you want. If you can just sort of skip a bit and have a look to see what everybody's doing, then you could perhaps just go on up to the Prussian move and see what's happening there. Those are the Cherokees, of course. I have to watch those. I watch those every time. I've just been saying to you, they've taken, you know, Florida, or they haven't taken it, or whatever, you know, just so you've got a summary of what's been going on. But you can now, of course, see it for yourself now that we've got this increased YouTube video time. I'm playing this on hard, by the way. Anybody that wants to copy this campaign, I don't know what easy's like. I didn't try easy for this campaign, so you might find that the computer behaves, the AI behaves quite differently, and on very hard differently again. I just don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a random thing. I have had games crash before now, usually because of a flaming Windows update, and I've had to go back to an earlier save, an automatic save, because the computer saves it automatically after every turn end. You know, of course, if you go on more than one turn end, well, actually, it's just before the turn end occurs. If you go on more than one turn end, of course, you can't go back more than one turn end. You just go back to the most recent one. I think it saves automatically at other times as well, but I haven't checked that, and I don't know if there's any sort of rhyme or reason to it. Now these, of course, I don't normally show, the Ottomans. May well become relevant in the future, I don't know. Savoy don't have many. These various nations that are moving now, they don't have many to move anyway, really. We're interested, of course, in the Spanish. You know, usually see the Spanish and the Cherokees fighting it out amongst them. Oh, you don't see the actual battles, you see the swords drawn and all that. But, we'll see. That's going a bit slow, isn't it? Okay, told you about this before. This is the Great Northern War that's raging up here between Sweden and Russia. Very famous during this period. And here we go. I'll just slow this down a little bit actually, so you can see what's going on. Then you can pick out things that are happening in the background as well, can't you, really, around where the Spanish are. Well, this looks like he's sending a navy over that's had some damage, perhaps from the British. Hey? Well, he's nowhere near me with that navy. Oh. My ships are exposed somewhere. I don't think they are. Well, I'm not going to drag the French into a war. The Cherokee are already fighting the Spanish, so that's not a problem. It's just France, really. I don't want to drag them in because I don't want to lose the French. I don't want them to suddenly decide that the alliance is broken, because if they decide they've broken the alliance, then me going through their territory is going to be an act of war. I certainly don't want that to happen. Might even shove me back to where I was, you know, so I'll lose that advantage that I've got at the moment. Oh, that's it. The end of the Spanish move. That's really quite odd, isn't it, really? Why the Spanish, under those circumstances, would want to suddenly go to war with me. So, anyway, just speeded it up a bit there. Right, let's hope we whiz through these. Okay. This is another thing I normally edit out. I normally edit out little bits like this. Here we go. Agent recruited. Oh, who's that? That is a Protestant missionary. Now he might come in handy. Where is he? He's here. Right. That one, presumably. Yeah? Now, where do I want him? I want him in lots of different places. I need missionaries in so many places at the moment. I'll send him way over here. This is one of the many places that needs to be converted. Okay, and perhaps he'll convert one or two places as he goes. Is he moving? Let's have a look. Has he gone? Where on earth? No, I don't know why. I thought if you double clicked him it went to him, but maybe it isn't doing. Perhaps what I should have done is replace this one instead, shouldn't I? Where's he? Is he in my territory or someone else's? 99%? 100% there. That's only 54%, isn't it? And what's this one? That one is no percent. Maybe he should be moved as well. Oh, it's the same one. It's the one I just moved. Sorry, I thought I'd just seen another one there, but it's the same one. Oh dear, it doesn't inspire confidence, does it? Actually, there's a fur trader there I haven't done anything with at all. It's just sitting there with no upgrade to it whatsoever. I need to sort all these out, but trouble is I'm taking areas so quickly with unsettled populations that it's taking me a while to spend all my money, you know, to sort of settle those areas. Now, trade agreement cancelled. That will be with the Spanish, of course. Okay, somebody's raided one of my trade routes. Someone else has. No surprise there. Legion of the United States. Excellent. I've been so looking forward to getting these on the battlefield. And that's that one in Rupert's Land as well. So that should settle things a bit in Rupert's Land for me as well. That's good. Construction report. Look at that. Huron territory. There's no way I built a fort up there. That's something that was being built before I took it over. It's just one of those forts that a general builds, that's all. Poland, Lithuania, Austria are at war. And agent recruited, we know about that one already because we've seen him. Right, now where's my fleet? That's the first thing, because it seemed to be because of a fleet that those Spanish went to war with me. Where is it? There. Well, I just don't understand that at all. Come on, where are you? Come on. Right. Okay. Right, well the India men I want down here. No Spanish there, was there? I was expecting to have a path blocked, to be honest, and then I'd send in the main army, the main navy, sorry. Send these in as well. Basically I want to get them back over to Europe, don't I, so that I can replenish them. The India men are going down to South America to reinforce the ships that I've already got down there, but also to to start trading down there as well, so increase the level of my trade. We're doing quite well with income at the moment. If you have a look, 6,787. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad when you think about what think of the number of places that we've taken. Okay, I want to just keep a track of these stray troops around here using these rakes. Well, let's get him over there. So I've got that one covered anyway. How are we doing with this? Where's he gone? Here. Let's move him forward a bit. Ah, he's gone left. Excellent. I think I should be able to take him, you know. Might just be able to reach. Oh, look. Might just get him. That would be brilliant. He's not replenished. He should have a poor army there. Oh, look, it's all artillery, isn't it, as well? What a shame he wasn't in one place. Yeah, because those guns would all be stuck facing in one direction, wouldn't they? We're going to suffer a bit from those guns, you know, actually. That's a nuisance, that, but... okay, and these as well. I don't know how many of them he's got, but maybe I should infiltrate. No, it's not worth it, is it, really? I don't think. Well, we're going to find out soon enough anyway. Okay, so that's going to be one attack in there. I just want to see what everybody else does as well, though, before I do that. I think I should be able to take him out as well. Well, with those men up there, take him out. God, look at all that lot. Really? What's he got? Musket men, auxiliary. Just rubbish, isn't it? Just rubbish guns and stuff like that. Would I be able to take him out? Well, I know I can take him out, but can I wipe him out on an auto-resolve? That's what I'm thinking of, you see, because if I fight a battle with those, chances are they're going to get away, aren't they? I've got no guns to fire at them with either, so... I'm going to go for them on an auto-resolve. See what happens. Oh, yes! Yes! If I'd have fought that battle, there's a damn good chance that they would have got away, those horsemen, and lived to fight another day. I wonder what to do with those now, whether to... maybe I need to unreplenish those. I wonder if I can consolidate some of these troops. Do I really need all of these troops in here now? I'm not sure I do at all. Maybe I should just sort of amalgamate some of these. I can't see myself needing all of those troops around that area there. Especially not now I've just got rid of those. Well, am I going to need any other stragglers around I need to go for? There's only those, isn't there, really? And I'm hoping to go for those with Rupert's land troops, I should say. Okay, I'm going to amalgamate these instead. They're both one chevron. 88, so they retain their chevron, that's good news. What have I got here? 65 of those, 80 of those. And the place was happy enough without them as well, wasn't it? It was on green. I think it was, actually. I didn't even check, you know. So, I'm wondering about amalgamating some of these as well. No, they're nice troops, aren't they? I definitely want to, replenish those, don't I? The horse, keep those, yeah. I wonder maybe if we just get rid... Oh, actually, they're quite good, those Minutemen. No, I'll keep everything else. I will keep everything else then. Maybe I can move them somewhere else. I don't know. We'll sort something out anyway. So, okay, that's those done. And I wanted also to move out this Rupert's army, but I don't know how settled this place is. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking that way. That's 4 turns away, that one, isn't it? We're on a +2, but we're giving 9 to it from the army. I might have to risk a bit of dissension in there, a bit of strike, whatever they call it. And
anything more?
Oh, yellow! Ah, brilliant. Oh, that's amazing, isn't it?
And forward.
Ah, that's not amazing.
Yes.
Oh. Oh well, join them up anyway, that's the main thing. Right, now by next turn, when we attack him, provided he stays there of course, then we should be able to... yeah, I'm just thinking actually, if he gets away, because he's got those, hasn't he? Mind you, we've got a horse, haven't we? 2 lots of horse. He should not get away from that battle, should he, next turn? I don't think so anyway. If he goes further this way, I've got my troops here, haven't I? No, I don't know what they're going to be able to do there, actually. Might be a thought, actually, just to bring those out, you know, because if I can't quite reach at the moment, I'm more likely to be able to reach, aren't I, when he's routed or whatever. So, on the other hand, if I bring them out now, it might tempt him to come and attack them. Don't want him to do that. What should we do? I need to get nearer, anyway, that's the main thing. So, I'm going to do it, yeah, I'm going to move them up to there. Okay, nothing can attack this area now, I don't need to worry about it anyway. Somebody said to me, I need to build barracks and things like that in here in Quebec. I might need to, but really if you think about it, look on the bottom map there, you can see it's right in the heart of my territory now, isn't it? Very little to affect it, so I think that might just be a waste of money, to be honest. I don't know, we'll see. We will see. Nothing's definite in these things, is it? Right, now back to my trusty piece of paper to try and find out what I'd planned next. I wanted to... Ah, of course. Crikey, do you know, it's such a good thing that I leave reminders for myself here. That's, no, they're not in Charleston. They're over here somewhere, I think. Virginia, that's it. These. We'll have these. Oh, look, they can get all the way. Excellent. You see, I'm a bit concerned about the Spanish being on my border. That's totally empty now, so maybe the Cherokee... Oh, there's no Cherokee around anymore, are there? It looks like the Spanish are very definitely in the ascendancy there. Very definitely on the up, as you might say. Okay, let's get these across as well. Loads of money in the pot. I hope we plan to build something. I don't think I expected to have this much money, I'll tell you now. Right. No, they're not going to make it. Maybe that road in Maryland will have speeded them up a little bit, but I can't see them being able to get all the way to Charleston. I really can't, but anyway, we'll see. I had thought I'd need to recruit some more. I left a little note for myself here. Some more militia up there in Rupert's Land, but anyway. Okay, right. I'm going to look round now for some of these places, see if I can upgrade some of these. This one, large tobacco plantation, will give me 50 barrels of tobacco instead of 30, and if I just show you the trade, you'll find that tobacco, it's usually good. Let's see what it is. There it is, 21. It's the highest next to ivory. Oh no, cotton is good as well. I could do with getting some cotton as well. They're ones that trade well, so I'll get that. And I'll also get some cotton. Did I see some cotton somewhere? So I saw cotton. Where's the cotton? Just a cotton picking moment, I'm sure. I'm sure there was cotton around there somewhere. Where is it? Ah, there it is. On the other hand, what's that? I thought there was another one then. No, okay, I'll have that one. And just go for a fur trader, I think. Looking around for fur traders, I saw one that needed, you know, it was just totally rubbish, wasn't it? You know, nothing done to it at all. Boston. Oh, there's a fur trader, but I can't do anything to it. That's a shame, isn't it? I've run out of money already. 2,500. I only need two. Yeah, I've got 2,000 now. I only need 2,500. That's a shame. I'm not going so much for the industrial units because they don't give you a lot of money, and they do cost a lot. And the game is limited in length anyway, unless I play on. I don't know. I'll have to see. Where's that fur trader that I saw that hadn't had any work done on it whatsoever? There it is. Let's have that one. Okay. Right. No, probably spent enough. 592 left. That should do it, shouldn't it? And let's see then what the... Oh no, hang on. There's something I've forgotten. I haven't fought this battle yet. Ah, that would have been silly, wouldn't it, to miss that one out? Kind of reach, that's the other thing. I wonder if that's why the Spanish declared war on me, you know, just to risk my break-up with the French. Because if I'd have broken up with them, I wouldn't have been able to do this attack, would I? Right, I'm going to fight this, but this is going to be an ever such a dull battle to watch, isn't it? So, look at that. I mean, what has he got that's mounted? 2. He's got 2 mounted tribal auxiliaries. Now, they should just get blown away, shouldn't they? They really should. These, they've got limited numbers of men on them anyway. I've got some light troops, 2 lots of light troops. So really, my plan for this is going to be to advance with the light troops and shoot out his artillery with my light troops. The horse that he's got, I should be able to put stakes down, certainly with these, or back them up with the cavalry. So this battle is going to be won totally, I would say, with the light troops and the horse really backing them up. Perhaps a bit of long-range howitzer fire. But anyway, if there's anything interesting happening, I'll show you in the game. But I think this is going to be a boring one. This I think I probably won't show this one, but hey ho, we'll see. Well, here we are in the middle of the battle, and as you can see, he's got the best artillery in the known world. For some reason, he managed to hit the general's troops straight away, killing 9 of them with 1 shot. Turned his attention to the infantry and knocked him down from 120 to 95 with just 2 shots. Absolutely awesome performance. It's amazing. This is no way on God's green earth it would have really happened. But anyway, there you go. My lights are now up there. He seems to be firing at an incredible distance as well. I don't know how he gets away with that either, but anyhow, there we go. Everything's running away now. Routing. So send the horse through. His horse went a long time ago. I don't know where his tribal auxiliary have gone, to be honest with you, but I presume they're up here somewhere. Can't see them. Unless they just got hit as well, I just don't know. But anyway, let's rush them forward a bit. And halt the guns. Anyway, it looks like that's it. It was a bit boring. It was just him firing at me from a distance and winning, you know. Right, okay, there's his tribal auxiliary. So let's go and sort those out then, shall we? Come on, quickly, boys. Okay, there'll be more appearing and we'll be just picking them off piecemeal like that. So, okay, I'll show you the final battle result afterwards. Okay, apparently that was, what did it say, heroic victory or something like that, but I certainly didn't see that as a heroic victory. I thought that was awful. I lost 45 and he lost 62. He's got 9 remaining. I just hope that doesn't mean that 9 are going to reappear on this battlefield. I really do. Anyway, here we go, close that. Oh, how did I manage to... I don't know if he escaped or not. Let's have a look around. Did anything get away? Oh, that was a bit of a pain actually, because I must have been slightly off the screen. I must have, you know, sort of slid the camera away a bit so that I didn't see exactly what happened to those troops at the end of it. But anyhow, replenish those. Or do I replenish them? Do I need them all? Bloody blah. Yeah, okay, will do. And I've already done it for these, I think, haven't I? Yes, I have. Okay, I've got some pretty decent ones in there as well, and in here, so I am going to have to be using these troops, aren't I? Don't need that rake there anymore, though, do I, of course? Can he move anywhere? Not yet, so I'll move him next turn. Oh, he moved a little bit. I'll move him next turn when I've had time to think about that one a little bit clearer, or with a bit more thought, having achieved those successes in those battles. Oh dear, voice is going again. You can tell the winter's here. Sorry about that. Right. Where was I? I think I'd moved my troops. That's right. I came back to this, didn't I? Because I'd forgotten what I was going to do. I'd forgotten about those extra troops. I'd moved the light ones and then thought, oh crikey, I've forgotten to do that battle up there. I think that's it actually. You know, I can't move anywhere else from there, can I? I should have lots and lots of spare troops. Hey, hang on a minute. Oh, crikey. You know, I've actually run out of money. I haven't got enough money to repair those. To replenish these. Only 2 of them down, I can't replenish them. What a nuisance that is, eh? Does that mean the ones that are in here didn't get replenished then as well? Oh, they're okay. Oh well, I did those beforehand, of course, didn't I? So, did I do these? You might think this sounds a bit daft, but before I started that battle, I went off and made tea and had tea and, fed the dog and all this and that. So I'm coming back to it thinking, what on earth did I do? I seem to remember I didn't actually attack that one, did I? Because I couldn't do. The fleet, as I remember, if I think about it, I think I've just headed that one off, haven't I, from Europe. So I think that's it, isn't it? Really, I suppose the main thing is just to double check that I've got that they're okay. Yes, they are, and then just to check that I've got those light troops here in Charleston. Just so I know where I am on my bit of paper, really, because I have. Oh yeah, it must do because they're on their way, aren't they? Can't raise any more of these light troops, but they're absolutely fantastic. These, I don't know if I've shown you this before, probably have. Range 90, so they'll outrange any regular troops. Accuracy 50, melee attack 6, melee defense 13, and morale 8. Now if you look at these, range is 70, which is less. Accuracy is 40, which is less instead of 50. I mean, that's quite a big difference, that, I would say. Melee attack 6, 13 and 7, so we've got 6, 13 and 8. So we're very much the same as the regular infantry, and okay, there are only 90 of us, but I mean, we'll form 3 lines instead of them forming 6 lines, so I think really these are better than regular troops, they really are. So I think you've still got them in America, haven't you? You guys out there that are listening to this from America, the what are they called? The Legion of the United States. They've got special abilities as well, actually, by the way. Good stamina, can hide in buildings, can hide in light shrub, can hide in woodland, and can skirmish. Yeah, they can hide in buildings. That's interesting, isn't it? I wonder why you want to hide in a building. Normally you want to fire out of it. Maybe you can hide until you're ready to fire. That's probably the best thing, isn't it, really? Catch people on the flank and surprise them. Okay, I think that has to be turn end. Let's see what they've got for us in store now. Well, it's the second time I've done this turn end, which is a nuisance. Got part way through it, the Spanish attacked me. Just starting the battle, I set everything up, ready for the battle and everything, and always looking good. And then the computer just crashed. Real nuisance. So what I've had to do is go back to the auto save, which is the save at the beginning of this turn end. Of course it's going to screw up all my recording because the recording went through the whole of the turn end, so I've had to find the videos and go all the way back and mess about like that. I don't normally do that, I don't do anything like that. I don't save and go back or do anything like that, because it just makes things so awkward and so much more difficult, but real news, I was so annoyed about it. I really was. I got to the turn end, got to the point where the Spanish attacked me in a fort. At Charleston, I'd lined up all my troops, got everything ready. He'd started to advance. All looked like it was going very well for me, and then it just crashed. I was so annoyed. What it is that basically my processor is working at almost its full capacity. If anything jumps in, to take any of that central processing unit's time away, then that's it, the whole thing just crashes, and oh dear me, it was a mess. But, what's that? That didn't happen before, I don't think. Oh, I don't know now, I can't remember now what happened. It's taken me about an hour, because I had to restart the computer and do everything, it's start it in safe mode first, and then because the computer thought there was a problem, and it's oh dear me. So it's probably about an hour to get back to where I was before, really. So you'll see me clicking a turn end button on here, and it'll go to a normal turn end, and everything will be fine, and you won't see any. Yeah, you just imagine going through all of these moves here, getting to the Spanish move, getting through half the Spanish moves, and then the Spanish attacking me, then me setting up for the defence in the fortress, doing all of that, and then crash. Anyway, I suppose I should think myself lucky that the computer automatically saves at the just before the end of the turn, so I didn't have to do the whole thing again, Oh well. I always think of Australia when I see Austria at the moment, because of the cricket. We were doing really well. We did well in the first day, bowled them out fairly well for about just over 300, I think it was, and then we came in and got only 180 or something. Terrible performance. So Anyway, cricket's not looking good now. It's the third day of the third test tonight. It'll be day there in Australia, of course, but it's not looking good. I don't know what the Prussians are doing. I do like to keep an eye on the Prussians, actually, because well, they're at war with me and they keep coming over and making attempts. I think they've made 2 amphibious attempts now, haven't they? They haven't got very far with them, but they've made them. I think to be successful at this game you have to be very watchful. I'm going to speed all these up a bit, actually. Next time I see another thing move, press the space bar and it'll make everything go a bit faster. Well, it should do anyway. This is what I had to put up with normally. It took ages and ages. What on earth's going on now? Why is it taking so long? Well, it usually shows some moves of the Ottomans because they're operating in the trading areas. So I think it's just being slow. Gosh, it is. It was slow, wasn't it? Let me speed all these up a bit. Did that speed it? I don't know if it did or not, actually. This has been an especially tedious turn end, hasn't it? They're not normally this bad. Maybe I'm getting a bit tired now. I don't know, but this seems to have been going on forever and ever. Well, usually I see some, say, Russian-Swedish encounters up here, you know, but I'm not even seeing that. I'm seeing a completely blank screen. I wonder if the game's reset itself not to show CPU moves or something. Or maybe it's just that I'm not trading along there anymore. I don't know. But that's Russia. I thought I was trading with Russia. Well, you can easily see why I normally edit all this out, can't you? In fact, I don't even record it anymore. So I'll have to start doing that again, I think. Because although people want to see what's going on in Europe, I don't think anybody's going to enjoy just watching a completely blank screen like this. Now this is where it all crashed before. So here we are in the attack. I couldn't save anything if I wanted to, I don't think, you know, just in case it crashed again. But right, okay, you can see what we've got. We've got all these small lots of troops. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I think that's part of the problem. I feel like I'm repeating myself, because I am repeating myself basically. These here, you know, sort of colonial infantry, they're like regular infantry, so not much to them. 53, 55, 55, 55. I can't understand why he's attacked. I said this before, I know you didn't hear it, but 540 there and 146 there, making 680 something, call it 700 against 930. I know 60 of them are armed citizenry, but I've got some good troops in here as well with these, haven't I? Look at these here, frontiersmen, 7 of them. He hasn't got a hope in hell, has he really? But anyhow, here we go. Let's see what happens. Well, here's the setup. Remember what I said to you last time about the game's quite random. Everything's completely opposite way around on this one for some reason. Okay, he's attacking from the south, which is down there. That's not a problem. But last time it was arranged so that the main part they were attacking from was the place I fired onto. So I don't understand. Never mind. Looks like these firelock armed infantry are out of position now. I can't see what they're going to be firing at. Nothing at all over there, is there? So I'll swap them round. Let's put them on these here and rush them round. I'll put these ones here, perhaps over here. Okay. Now if you remember, he's got lots and lots of artillery. Oh, I think he's got lots of artillery. He's got lots of infantry units, but they're all like 50-odd man units and stuff, you know, so they're all pretty poor. What have we got here? Frontiersmen, 7 of them. There's his artillery. So I hope to break his infantry on my infantry formations inside here, and then attack his artillery with my cavalry. These are my Legion of the United States. Notice I've taken fire at will off, so I can fire with them whenever I wish. The main reason for that is that I don't want to expend all their bullets on routers, because that's what tends to happen. He'll have routers. What will happen is you'll hit a 20-odd man unit, and there'll be like 2 men left, and those 2 men will just wander up and down there routing, soaking up all your bullets, just shooting at those 2 there until you destroy them. And you'll lose something like 5 shots firing at 2 men that are routing anyway. Total waste of space. So I'll have them turned off. Now these I'm not too bothered about. The regular troops, they're not quite so priceless as my their shots aren't quite so as important as my Legion of the United States. Okay. I mean, I will cease them from firing if I think there's going to be wastage there, but the other thing, of course, about the Legion of the United States is they fire faster. So because they fire faster, they're going to run out of ammunition quicker as well. So they probably get a little bit of extra ammunition, but it's not going to be enough to compensate for that, I'm afraid. Oh. He's nowhere near, is he yet, really? And I don't think our firing from here is making any difference whatsoever. So let's move the firelock armed citizenry round a little bit more. Round to, where are we? Probably do with them there actually, couldn't we? Let's run them round to there, see if that makes a difference. These chaps won't be doing much, I don't suppose. Come on, at least you should at least be firing those cannons. I don't know what all that's about. Siege defences up there. Right, well this is it. You get the picture, don't you? So don't know whether what's worth showing really. That's the thing. I'm very, very confident about my fortress defences. As long as I've got enough infantry units to hold that square, I don't have any problems with it at all. I think it's all wrong, by the way. I don't think any garrison in its right mind would just simply give up its walls. But I do, because you just lose entire regiments on walls. The enemy's artillery fire is limitless. You can fire for as long as he likes. It just blows up all the walls, which is also quite unlike history, really. Once you got a breach, you'd go for it, wouldn't you? Because it takes so long to breach a wall that it's going dark by that time anyway. So, anyway, it's looking like he's going for the firelock armed infantry there. Well, we don't seem to be threatened, do we? I hope now that my light troops are inside there. Yes, they are. They can fire, of course. Actually, they are in the right position now, aren't they? It might have been better leaving it across there. You know, my stakes. Where have I left them? They're over here, completely on the wrong side. Oh well. I don't think it's really going to matter, to be honest with you. I don't. He's got enough artillery to batter down the walls without having to come through the doors. So I'm sure that's what he'll do. Having any effect? So 50 out of 55, 52 out of 53, and 55 out of 55. Well, I've taken about 6 away from him. When you think there's probably 150 men there, 6 is not bad really, I don't think. Come on, come over the walls. I'm just going to let the firelock armed infantry take it, you know. I don't care if they die really. Their job really is to tire out the enemy and thin his numbers a bit, you know. Right, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. You'll lose sound effect. No, in fact I won't actually. What I'll do is I'll show you this Legion of the United States while I've got a chance. Here they are. You see how everything's packed in with the Minutemen behind them on melee mode and non-fire mode, so they don't fire through. You know, ready just to support them with some melee support, you know, so like a bayonet attack or something from behind, just in case the enemy do start to get a bit physical with my Legion of the United States. So come on, what's the matter with you? 50 out of 55, 52 out of 53, 53 out of 55. We've hardly taken anybody, have we, really? So I wonder if these are even doing anything now. Yeah, they're still fighting, aren't they? You know, still. Well, they're not actually firing the cannon, are they? Oh yeah, they are actually. Yeah, look at that there. Well, they moved it into position anyway. Trying to hit the general's bodyguard from that far away. Good luck to you, lads. Good luck to you. What are these doing? They're just getting shot at, aren't they? Oh well, maybe. Enemy expending bullets isn't such a bad thing, is it really? It'd be nice though, I was getting some back, you know. Hitting him back a bit. I think it might be time to just give up the walls. What have we got in there? 40 out of 60. Trouble is, there isn't really any point. I don't want to occupy these buildings. If you occupy them, I think I must have said this before, or you'll have remembered it from the United Provinces campaign. If I occupy those buildings, he'll attack those buildings, drive out the poor quality troops I've got inside there, and then occupy them. Once he's occupied them, he'll simply fire down the lines of here. If I leave them empty, he won't do it. He won't occupy them. He'll only move into it if he sees it as a hostile place, which is, I think, a bit strange. You know, I would have thought he'd have been quite prepared to use his own buildings as loopholes to be able to shoot at my men, but what do I know, eh? Now, is he coming over yet? Problem with any kind of defence is you can't defend everywhere. What you'd find if you're occupying the walls is that they would go another way round, and your troops would end up then out of position, having to run round and becoming exhausted. So there's just no point in it at all, really. You might as well just get into the square, defend the square, because the square determines who wins the battle anyway. Here you go, saw them coming over the top there. They must be thanking their lucky stars, though, that they got over so easily. They won't be when they get one or two volley fires, though. That little marker that just came down there, that's to tell me I've lost a building. What it means is I've lost a piece of wall, or I've lost one of these bastions here, but like I said, no matter. I could do this all on really quick, and if I wasn't showing it, I probably would do. I'd just speed all of this up and then just whack it through, you know. Where are they? Come on, hurry up. Okay, let's speed it all up now then. I think they're nearly coming over anyway now, so all I need to concentrate on... Oh, hang on, we're here already. What are these? They're my regulars. They're ready to fire. So they should fire at those coming over. Excellent. Well, why didn't they fire? No idea why they didn't fire. It's very odd, isn't it? We allowed them to get close up without firing. That's a bit strange. Is it because they came through here or something? I'm not too sure. That was a bit odd, really, that. What I need to do, really, is look out from here. But what I'm going to do is throw these in at the back. Basically because I can. Takes a bit of pressure off the regulars, I suppose. That's one lot gone. Well, going. Why we didn't fire then? That was very odd, wasn't it? Routing. Right, let's see those off as well. The thing is, not much fun to watch because I end up continually coming back, so I have to watch all of this, you see, and enable the fire of these when it becomes necessary. Okay, so my Minutemen now need to come back quickly so that my other troops, the infantry there, can fire. They should fire anyway. I've no idea why they're not firing. That's better. Okay, 4 out of 85 they've got left there now. I don't know how many were lost there, but 9 men there and 5 from there. 14 men lost. I think we can suffer those kind of losses, don't you? And I'm not going to chase those off. I'm saving my artillery I'm saving my cavalry for his artillery. When the time comes, got 50 coming through here. I was rather hoping my the Legion of the United States, would pick up some chevrons in this battle, but it's looking like he's going to hit my regulars. Come on, where are you coming? You're coming over here, are you? Right. 38 out of 55 left. That'll be from fighting the Phylock armed citizenry, I suppose. Right, and these chaps in here should be firing. They can reach, so why it doesn't tell me they're firing, I really don't know. They certainly should be. See, again, it's fire at will. Ah, no! He got one over on me. Damn. He brought them this way round. I sometimes wonder if the AI realises which part of the battlefield you're looking at, and he thinks, hang on, he's looking at that, so I'll attack here instead. That's a nuisance. What's he got in there? 42 out of 50. Right. I've lost 1 man. He's lost 8, so it's definitely in our favour, but I'm still not impressed that he got through there. That's irritating. He's down to 40, and I've lost 2. He's definitely got the worst of that one, hasn't he? But I've lost 3 men now. Okay, let's send in those Minutemen. I don't want my Legion doing work like that, really. I want them shooting down lots and lots of the enemy. My lights are under pressure. They've got a chevron, don't know if they had one before or not. 22 out of 55, so they're doing okay, aren't they? Right, he's going now from there. Routing. So let's get my Minutemen back in position again. I think I've been overly cautious with these. Let's get them firing. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I don't think I'm never going to run out of bullets against this small number of troops, am I? What? Who on earth's that? That's my Legion. I think we're still fighting him. We lost 4 men. It's not bad news, it's alright, but, shouldn't have lost any there, really. It should have been such a good shot from those chaps, it would have just blown those men away. So I shouldn't have even had to fight that. And I should have picked up some chevrons as well from killing them all. So, a bit frustrating. So, that's my fault, not being vigilant. Okay, what's happening next? You can tell I'm very relaxed about this, can't you? I mean, if you remember in my United Provinces campaign, I repulsed attack after attack after attack with about 4 or 6 or 8 at the most infantry regiments inside a fort just like this from massively overwhelming numbers. 3-4 armies. I just completely destroyed all the French armies. Like breaking waves on rocks it was. But let's see what's happening now. What have we got here? Colonial line infantry. Oh, I've still got some Phylacalm citizenry, which surprises me. Well, I'm just going to speed this up because we need to get on. There's a lot of game there to be played. You know, there's another 45 minutes of this battle if he wants to hang around with that artillery. In the meantime, I'll have a look and see what we can attack. You have to watch out for your men chasing his off as well, of course. Did he have other troops that would come on new, do you think? See if I can remember. I think he probably did. What's that? Frontiersmen. Right. 6 out of 6. Now, I know he had 7 before, so... Yeah, 7 out of 7. So, these must be new troops that are coming on now that the others have routed. Tribal Auxiliary. 45. Oh good, there's some of those. General's Bodyguard, 12 out of 15. Oh, maybe we did hit them from the walls then. What have we got here? Line Infantry. £12 a foot. 48 out of 48. Colonial Line Infantry. 22 out of 22. These are all just arriving new, aren't they? They're obviously experienced, but they're experienced fighting Indians. I don't think they've ever fought me in a fortress. In fact, I know for certain they haven't. Right, come on then, bring it on. Let's have your next lot, quickly. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just come out of the game a minute for you. Well, come out of the recording, and then come back in when something goes on. Okay, things are finally starting to get interesting. That took ages and ages. What was that, about 10-15 minutes? I don't know. I have nothing happening. We're still firing at him with the armed citizenry there. We're firing at the new people coming through here with our... Is it the regulars? Oh no, it's the Legion. Oh, that's good. You get to see a bit of the Legion firing then. That's good. Come on, fire please. Why aren't you firing properly? I don't know why they're not firing in proper volleys like you'd expect. It's quite odd, isn't it? I don't quite understand it. Well, they're both going anyway, so maybe they did and I just missed it. I don't know. So look, is there any bodies lying around from shots? Yeah, 1 or 2. Yeah, maybe we did. We just fired there. Maybe what's happening is we're firing when they come just at this point here, so we've only got a few that fire. That's probably what's happening. Now this is what I normally stop. I normally stop them firing at stragglers like this, you know, because I don't want to waste too many shots. But to be honest, in this encounter, he's sent hardly anything against me, has he really? It's just easy, all of this. Seems to be, anyway. Can't see any challenge at all, really. Five out of 6 frontier men there. I've got 89 out of 90 there. He's just losing everything. Colonial line infantry. This is just a pathetic attack. It's hardly worth showing any of this. It shows my formation, I suppose. That's the only thing. But this has all been really quite pathetic from the enemy, I'm afraid. He can go through that gate, or he'll go over the walls. I don't know which one he's going to do. But you know, the flag's over the gate, which means he owns it, so he can just walk through there. Could show you that happening. It's like they've got the lock, isn't it? Where are we? Oh! I don't know why they're making that such hard work. The flag's above it. They should be able to get through there. Ah! Right, okay. They just needed a bit of muscle power, didn't they, I suppose? Right, well then. Let's see what position we're in here now then. Where's Bite? I don't know what's going on now. Well, we're all the way over there. Oh, I don't know. All very silly, this. No way we should be over there. Right, let's bring them around here. Get a good shot in there, hopefully, at these. Right, that's what's happening, you see. We're firing just on that corner there as he comes round. Because he isn't coming directly through here, he's coming round the corner. He's only getting shot as he comes round there. So, well, it's not a problem. We've got so many men there anyway. What on earth? Whoa, hang on. What happened then? Oh, horse came through. Light cavalry. Oh, I thought you'd hit me in the flank then or something. Let's get these men back. Who the heck have I moved now? Let's get these men back. Right. 69 of those. It's been a bit messy this, isn't it really? It's not the usual sort of organised fight that I have. But I don't know why we went chasing after him. Maybe we're a bit keen, these legions of the United States. I don't know. Right, got both of them. Both. Oops. No, I don't want them in the building. Right, both along there. Right. Put the horse behind where you were before. Thank you. Just draw proper straight lines. Come on, that's all we need. Proper disciplined infantry. Come on, you've got a British general now. None of this nonsensey, slovenly business. Come on. Right. Right. Ah, good. I've got a chevron. Yes, good. I've got a chevron for each of them now. That's what I wanted more than anything, really. Nice, pretty chevrons. Right, you see what he's doing? He's coming around the side of the wall there, isn't he? So he's getting fired at by about 3 men. Or not at all in that situation, you see. Managed to get round without being fired at, hasn't he? Well, I think we were loading anyway on that occasion, weren't we? So, right, okay. Is that it now? Is that the last of his infantry? What are these here? They're the ones that are stuck in the wall, aren't they? Top and a foot artillery. Where's everything else? I can't see anything else now. There was definitely other things out there before. Well, hang on, something's approaching, is it? Nothing. Well, I'm really sorry about this, how bitty this has been. I suppose it demonstrates for those that didn't watch the United Provinces campaign how I defend fortresses. What I don't do is put my troops on the walls. You know, I just make sure I've got the gaps covered and blow him away. But the AI hasn't played the game like it normally does do. So, what have we got out here? He did have some tribal auxiliary, didn't he? He had about 45 of them. Do you remember those? What are those? 12 pound of foot artillery. There they are, tribal auxiliary. General's bodyguard. Tribal auxiliary. Right, these are the ones I want most, really. I want these to start charging me, don't I? So, right, going to the next phase of the battle then, I suppose, where the tribal auxiliary come in, I hope. And perhaps these will come round and do something. I just don't know. Maybe they're waiting for those to disappear off the wall or something. I just don't know. But so I'll take them off and put them in here or something. Maybe it'll encourage him to come up, will it? There we go. Maybe that'll get him moving. Yeah. He's obviously frightened, poor soul, of the... oh, he's moving now. Frightened of the Phylocarm citizenry, wasn't he? There you go. I don't think I'm going to be frightened of him if he's frightened of them. Right, is he going to come through? Is he just going to mamby-pamby about over there doing nothing? What I need is for those tribal auxiliary and that general to come through so I can wipe them out and then I can send my cavalry out to take out his artillery. That's what I'm waiting for now. So, okay, I'll bring you back in the game when something interesting happens again. Well, he seems to have decided to come through this side, which is most disappointing. I was hoping he'd go over the Legion side because I wanted my Legion to rack up some more chevrons, but hey ho. These are the ones that went all the way around, yeah, the ones that didn't have the courage to take on the Phylocarm citizenry, so anyway. Right. Don't think this is going to last very long. 22 out of 55 now. 19, 18, 17. He's shattered, so he shouldn't come back again, should he? So that's those gone. Rather hoped me pulling my line out like that would encourage his cavalry to come and attack as well, but he hasn't done that. I think this is an enemy without courage, isn't it? Well, this is just this is pathetic. It's probably the worst I've ever seen the AI behave ever, I think. And that's saying something. I think we might as well go up there and shoot him, haven't we? Come on. While he's on the walls. Can we get him before he gets away? I don't think we are going to do. One thing he knows how to do is run away, isn't it? Can't reach him. Well, that third phase turned out to be a bit of a damp squib then, didn't it? I was hoping that he'd send in that cavalry. See how far in we are now? We've got 20 minutes remaining, and we started off with 60. We've had 40 minutes of this that could have been condensed into like 2. I think a word to the wise. When you think there's a chance that the enemy might attack you in a fort, reduce the time, reduce your battle limit time, so that he commits everything well before. Because now what's going to happen is that horse, he's going to stand around, isn't he, for those remaining 20 minutes, expecting me to do something, to come out and do something, which I'm not going to do. So he's going to batter down the walls until he decides, oh, I think we'll send in the horse. Oh, hang on. Is he going to come in? Or is he just going to go back and forward and back and forth? 15, 12, 45. Where's he going to come? Come on. Come on, let's have you. We're wasting valuable video time here, and I'm not editing it the same way I used to do, so I'm only cutting with footage. Nah, he's just stopped again, hasn't he? What a waste of time. Right, okay, he's going to kill 20 minutes, isn't he? So I'm going to speed it up and then show you what happens when the cavalry finally does come in. Right, here we are at the end of it. Absolutely nothing has happened on here, and you'll find that the enemy are just sitting outside the walls doing absolutely nothing. So, end battle, and I just sat here for 20 minutes out of that. Probably fought for about 5-10 minutes of that battle, but anyway, end battle. Heroic victory that was. What a load of nonsense. The only heroism about that was me staying awake throughout it, which was a tough call, I'll tell you now. In fact, I have no idea what I was doing before it, or after, or what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't even remember what turn I'm on now. That was just mind-numbing. Where was I up to? I think I was at the end of the turn, winter 1799. Okay, I've killed 572 of his, and he's killed 170 of mine. There's no way he killed that many. Oh, it's because of these, isn't it? Because these Phylocarm citizenry. So nearly 120 of those, weren't there? So that's 120. So that's another 50 that went on top of that. Hard to imagine even how I lost those, but hey ho. Let's see how many we managed to do to get our chevrons. Line infantry picked up a chevron, 86 kills for 9 losses. The Legion, 124, lost 17. And the Legion down here, 125, lost 21. So not bad. Could have been better. Okay. Right, this is the rest of the turn end. And I can't see anything decent happening in this either, so I'm just going to discount all of this and bring you in when it's over. Okay, here we are, back in the game, and crikey, am I waking up? Agent recruited, there we go, it's a missionary. What are we going to do with him? Where is he? There he is, I would think. There must be loads of places I can send a missionary to at the moment, actually. What about this one? How Protestant is that? Why isn't it showing it to me? Maybe I need to be closer in, do I? Come on. What's it doing? It won't show. Normally it will show me how Protestant an area is. Maybe he has to be out of here first, does he? Let's see what happens now. Right, 0% Protestantism. So I'm going to move them there, so we can start making that Protestant. In fact, what's this? Oh, that's 100% Protestant. So we're okay there. Right, natural causes. Somebody's died. Construction report. Road in Rupert's Land. That's good because it means I can get back, and then I can get on the ships, get over and attack his last region within the mainland. Now, agent recruited. Yeah, we know about that one. War declared. We know about this one as well, don't we? Poland, Lithuania. No, we didn't. Poland, Lithuania, and Russia. War declared here. Poland, Lithuania, and Prussia. So does that mean Poland are against Prussia and Russia, or did they both mean the same thing? I'm not too sure there. That one. Right. Okay. At least I know what I'm doing now. Let's get back on song. My fleet that I brought in. Hey, that's a point. Where's my fleet? I should have arrived. Where is my fleet? My fleet should have arrived. En route to the coast of Brazil. He's en route to the coast of Brazil. Oh, great. I sent him to the coast of Brazil in error. He's supposed to be going to the United States Theatre. Ah, dear me, I sent him to the exact same place. Oh dear, I think I'm tired, I'm not concentrating. And that's why he hasn't arrived here anyway, he's on the way to Brazil. Well, hopefully he can get back into the United States in one move, and that will bring him up here somewhere near Spain. So I don't think he's needed, is he, down there? The only problem is it means that he's going to end up fighting without replenishing, because there are no port areas there for me to replenish him. So that was a stupid thing to do, but never mind, these things happen. Right, he should be back by now. If he'd have come through, by the way, he'd have been in this theatre now. I'd have been sending him off, getting him replenished, and then looking for some Spanish ships to attack down here, because he's got some big fleets down here, you see. So within, say, 2 turns, I'd have been going for those. Galleon and 5th rate and 6th rates and stuff, wiping those out. Otherwise he's going to bring more troops in to attack these areas, isn't he? Anyway, never mind. Where are we? Let's have a look over here. Another tip for you there. Top tips in this game, you know. Don't play the game when tired. Right, now. Here's something. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're full as well, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, he's got 5 against my 7. I should be able to hit him with howitzers on that one, shouldn't I, really? He's got all the same... oh no, he's got some horse. I hope I can encourage him to charge those in, and we can wipe those out and take away his tribal auxiliaries. I won't show this battle because it's not going to be much fun to watch this one, I'm afraid. And then I think we can start moving in on other territories. Hopefully we can start moving in on this one up here. Maybe I should move some troops across land to that one there. I wasn't intending to originally, but how many turns would it take me to get through there? I was expecting to go by sea. 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 I would say. Does it do more? 5, maybe even 6. It's going to take 6 turns to get across there. Whereas by sea, after we've done this, after we've beaten him, that's 1 to beat him, 2, 3 to replenish, 4 to get across there by sea. So we'll probably be there in 5. So it's probably quicker to take those troops and then sort something out with those that I've just looked at now. Anyway, I'm going to do this now, just fight this battle, and I'll do the rest of my turn ends. But I'll not show this one, like I say, because you know what it's going to be like. Line up the infantry, have the howitzers firing from a distance, blowing him apart, encouraging his cavalry to attack, and then just making sure we hit him with enough fire to shatter him and get him out of the way. And then anything that survives we'll take out with these couple of regular troops that we've got behind here. So anyway, I'll let you know the results of this one. So let's get him moving in the right direction first. Okay, results coming up. Okay, battle results. That was a terrible battle. He outranged me, and he was firing at me, so I moved forward into the firing range, and for some reason I wasn't firing, and it was because some of these troops had been left, fire at will had been taken off them, and I certainly hadn't done that, so I don't quite know what had happened there, unless I thought I'd selected the artillery to stop it firing, and I actually still had those two selected. I don't know anyway, but I suffered a heck of a lot of casualties in that one that I shouldn't really have suffered. I'm not even going to, yeah, I'll show the results. 26 for 15, 55 for 56, 52 for 36, 45 for 5, not bad. That's the horse, of course. 5 for nothing, and 70 kill for 81 lost. So we did really badly there, bearing in mind these are the kind of troops that he's got that are not very good. Oh, and he's even got troops away. Would you believe it? Oh, can you believe he's even got troops away? There was nothing got off that battlefield that wasn't shattered. Where is he? Right, let's find out what it is. Oh, he's got the horse away. I think there are about 2 horse in there. That's all there were. Anyway, let's bring these up, as I said I would. And we'll do an auto-resolve on that, because there's no... Hey? Why did I go all the way around then? That's a bit strange, isn't it? He got 10 away. I don't remember him getting 10 away. Okay, victory. Right, he's lost all 10, and I lost 17. Okay, it's got to let me replenish, isn't it strange that? I'm not used to this replenishing when you're not with a general. Strikes me as being a bit odd. Right, okay, well I'll join up with these troops then I suppose, eventually. Or do I? Do I move down here to join these? Tough call. I've got enough troops I think for handling those territories up there. I really think I need to bring them down here. So, in fact, I could probably just do with disbanding them altogether, really. Let's move them to where is it? To here, I think, for now. And then to there. Yeah, move them down to this one. Okay. Oh gosh, it's going all the way round anyway. I could have taken them up to the other, couldn't I? Never mind. Okay. Now, what are we doing with this one? Have we decided to replenish those? We haven't yet, so let's replenish those. Massive losses. And move those back to here. And of course, when they get back to there, I think the road's already built, is it, actually? In another 3 turns, I can get an even better road. Do I do that? Decisions. Not sure about that, but I am hoping to get rid of these soon. Because this will be constructed and then the region will be settled, or it ought to be anyway. So, right, well I think that's all the British out of the way now in this area, so I don't think we need to worry anymore about stragglers. What we now need to do is get some of these troops sorted out so that we're going in the right direction, and then we're attacking places that we ought to be attacking. I'm wondering actually if these are the ones that should be going to the port, because they can be there in 2 turns, can't they? Maybe they're the best ones to move up there, and then divide these troops amongst the areas where they're required in order to defend, you know, against anything that might come that way, you know, just in case the French decide to change sides or whatever. I could move him through to there, couldn't I? Back through to there. On the other hand, I could also move them over to this area here, which we need to take. This one here that's owned by... Oh, it's owned by Spain as well, actually. In fact, that's a point. I hadn't thought about that. Florida belongs... Doesn't, actually. No, it belongs to the Cherokee now. Could do with the Spanish taking Florida back, so that I can then take it from the Spanish. Now I'm at war with them, but... Anyway, we'll see what happens there with that. Where are we now? Summer 1800. The fleet, we made a mess of that one. I'm already replenishing the Charleston troops, I hope. No, I'm not, actually. Let's do that now. And move these towards them. So we've got a nice, strongly defended place now. Can't see anything taking that place on. And... I've written a note here for myself saying rakes follow the straggling Brits, but there aren't any straggling Brits anymore. That's the end of all the Brits by the look of it. So let's get them moving generally in the direction, so I can look at things. Okay, he's going over there, isn't he, to have a look at the what was it, the French territory. 100% Protestant, that one. Ah, I've already asked him to move, haven't I? So move him again. Or rather, just make sure he's moving in the right direction. I don't know where the rakes are now, to be honest. Let's go and find them. Agents. Gentleman, Protestant missionary. That's Georgia. I definitely want him there. Iroquois territory. That's okay. Algonquin territory. That's the one that I've moved. In fact, let me have a look, see if I can find him. Iroquois territory. 100%. 100%. Everything's 100% there, isn't it? We've got here 73% there. New York. Should we move back to New York? Actually, no, we're moving, aren't we? I'd forgotten. We are, hopefully, coming here, aren't we? Well, let's get through to there. Okay, and then, where are we? Rakes is what I'm most interested in, isn't it? So I've got one there, and we'll move him. Really need to get them down to these sort of Spanish territories, don't I? But then, okay, let's move him over here, eventually. And this one, also in the wilderness. Move him over to, what, the Plains Indian area, do you think? Yep, why not? And then this one. Ah, that's the one we've moved. Florida. Now, Florida's staying where he is. I'm not going to move that one. Northwest Territories. And that one, yep, we'll leave him where he is as well, actually. Okay, so that's all the rakes sorted out. Now, I had found a fur trader. I looked at it before, didn't I? But I couldn't actually update it. Where was it? Near New York, wasn't it? It's that one there, isn't it, I think? Do you remember the one I couldn't do last time? Well, I'm going to do it this time. And I thought there was another one, actually. Where is it? I could have swore there was another fur trader just up here. What's this one? No, I can't afford that, can I? I thought there was another fur trader. Ah, is it that one there? That's the one. Okay. And chapter school in Charleston I've got down here, if I can afford it. Only got 109 left. I've obviously lost a lot more troops than I expected to lose. That's what's caused that problem. What am I getting next time? 7,892. That's a pretty good income, isn't it? Wow. Okay, let's then turn on that and go over to the winter of 1800. What if I need to raise any more troops around here? It's a pain about the fleet, wasn't it? What a nuisance. But maybe it'll give me an opportunity to have a look, see if there are any Spanish fleets around there. So I can just destroy them, can't I, in that, I don't know, what sort of area was it? Was it coffee or something? I can't remember now what we're getting from the South American theatre. But I think I managed to do everything that I had on my list anyway. That's the main thing. Certainly spent up all the money, haven't I? So what a shame I'm not replenishing those ships. It would have been so good to have had those. Okay. I don't think he's going to be attacking me there in a rush, is he? Okay, let's see what turn M brings on. British move. Anything happening? Not a lot. British ships approaching, but I wonder if that means they've left France. So I've got now my trade route open. Ah, that's United Provinces there. I think perhaps they're just blocking a trade route there to somewhere, that's all. Haven't got much planned for the winter of 1800. It's all been screwed up by me sending the ships to the wrong place. I'm starting to get a bit more lively now, actually. I think it's just because I had a big tea, you know, and I was just feeling very, very tired. I seem to have got my second wind now. Not only that, but it was that stupid battle as well, wasn't it? What's this? Barbary pirates want a peace treaty. Okay, if you give me a trade agreement, I don't mind. Huh, you must be joking. Iroquois territory? No chance. Forget it, you're not having anything. Unless you come up with a more sensible offer than that. Iroquois territory. Must be joking. Right, he's taken back Charleston, has he? Yep, Cherokee have got back Charleston, and they've got Florida. I'd like it to be like it is in Napoleon Total War. You know, if you have a protectorate like I've got with the Cherokee, they're not a protectorate, they're allies, but you know that Florida would count as one of my territories now. You see, in Napoleon Total War it would anyway. Right, see what the Prussians are going to do. Probably going to send a massive fleet over now with an army on it, while my navy is down in South America trading. How stupid's that, hey? Maybe I can meet up with my other fleet, my southern fleet, and reinforce it. You know, 'cause you see, my primary fleet has suffered damage, and I haven't replenished it yet. Last turn was the turn when I should have been doing it, really. At the end of this turn, it will say "Fleet arrives, fleet arrives." You know, for obviously 2 icons will come down, letting me know. What I suspect is going to happen is that the Spanish will attack again. I just don't know where they're going to attack. See, really, they should attack. If they're going to attack anywhere, they should attack the Cherokee, shouldn't they? To take back Florida, and then perhaps Charleston. Such a shame they even got onto my border. I think if they hadn't been bordering with me, there wouldn't have been a problem. Hey ho, these things happen, don't they? So just hope there isn't a massive Prussian army on its way again before I've had a chance to replenish my ships or even get them in the right position. If I find some enemy trading ships down there on those hubs, though, I will take those. If I capture them, I'll just put them on the hub, back on the same hub. Yeah, trading for me. Come on, Spanish. Come on, okay, it's Great Northern War, very interesting. But I want to see what the Spanish are going to do. Are they going to go for the Cherokee? Are they going to put an army on ships? Now that my fleet is out of the way. Yeah, basking itself in the sun off the South American coastline there. Yeah, eyeing up the Brazilian women. That's it. Nothing from Spain. Now that's odd. Watch this now. Fleet arrives, fleet arrives. There you go. 2 fleet arrives. What have we got here? Wow! Minus 15 to trade efficiency. Whew. The others are okay. Navy's not good. Navy's not good, and Treasury is appalling, so I better change that one straight away. Treasury. Let's have a look at the Navy one, see if he's got anything to offer. He's an agrarian, whatever that means. I'll try changing him around, see if it makes any difference. Frugal and thrifty. You'd have thought that'd have been good, wouldn't you, really? -4 bonus to global tax income. What's this guy? Honest, jughead and tactician. Ah, dear me. No, they're all a mess, aren't they? Let's try swapping these 2 round first, see what happens. -15 to growth in trade income. -1 upkeep for cost of all naval units, +2 to naval military technology. Well, that's an improvement there, but not an improvement there. So let's try that again. Right, so it's improved the Navy one, but not improved this one. What's this one like? Prestige, and let's swap these around, see what happens. Right, that's improved that one, and that's just given me noughts on that one for the Vice President. So I think we'll cope with him. I'll keep that. -3 cost of town. We'll keep him. -4 recruitment costs. We'll keep him. We'll keep him as well. He's okay. It's just the head. I could do with changing him. But it's not so important really. It's only diplomatic relations. But there is town wealth as well to be considered. So let's kick him. See what happens. Oh yes. +4 diplomatic relations. What sort of person is he? Harsh reputation. +1 to management. Bon vivant. Tactician. Honest. +1 to management. He's good, isn't he? Might even try swapping around with the treasury. See what happens. +4 bonus. +2 bonus. Right. I'm going to take that. That's better. Okay. That being done. See what we've got here. Ancillary. Ignore. We know all about our new leaders, don't we? New national leader. Who is it? Murdoch Babington. Oh, I don't remember that president of the United States. I'm sure there was one, but I don't remember him. 1800, Murdoch Babington. Nation destroyed. I believe you guys learned, don't you? All the presidents of the United States. So you should know Babington then, and know all about him. Courland, nation destroyed. I've said before, haven't I, about Courland going up and down. Okay. New town emerges. Ooh, now then, I know what I'm going to build there. I'm going to have a school. Wow, I've got 10,000 in the pot. That's good, isn't it? Right, fleet arrives. Brilliant. Let's have a look which one this is. That's my trade fleet. Let's have a look. See what these are as we go along. Oh, any of those Spanish? Italian states? Ottoman Empire and Maratha Confederacy. I wonder what my relations are with the Italian states. Let's have a look. They're a minor nation, aren't they? Nothing really. I could go to war with them, but I won't. So, okay, let's go back then. I've got nothing I can fight in there, so let's go to this theatre, see where it brings me out. I just hope it brings me out. Yeah, it will. It'll bring me out here, won't it, at the bottom, so I can then move into this area. It's probably not such a bad thing. The only thing is that it means that I won't replenish my ships, and that is something that I am sad about, I'm afraid, but hey ho. Right, so we know about those two. And construction report. We've got a road in Huron territory, haven't we? Right, okay, so I've got well, move traders to hub really. I knew that was going to happen. I've got now, after my fleet would be replenished in the you know, in one of these ports down here, one of the middle ones, I'd be able to go off and attack the Spanish now, but not to be. Right, now I'm hoping with all that money I might be able to afford something special. And there it is. No, it isn't. There it is. Smithsonian Institute. +5 happiness for lower and middle classes. +8 per turn to town wealth in the region. Enhances national prestige. I'm going to go for it simply because I want it. It's a prestigious building, so I want it. Right, and there are some places up here that I think are safe now that I need to do something about. Where is it? I'm looking for Niagara. And yes, I did say Niagara. Where are we? Where is it? That's Michigan, so Niagara must be up here somewhere. There it is, of course it is. It's this here I want to improve. Well, not so much that one, there's another one. This one here, Weaver's Cottage. See, the way it works is if you've got an Indian building, it doesn't do anything for you, it doesn't create any wealth. That says 300 to regional wealth, but I don't think I'll be getting that because it's still an Indian territory, so I'm going to change that into a Weaver's Cottage, a modern Weaver's Cottage. I need to do the same with this as well, actually. Well, that's all I've got planned for now. I haven't got anything else in the pipeline. I need to now have a good look round and decide what I'm going to do, and do that in my own time and plan out my future moves, so you lot are not all waiting to see what I come up with.